unless I feel morally or legally obligated to.
Legally, maybe.
What?
Okay, so you know those big rollers that they put over to like cover cement?
The what?
The big rollers, the like tractors that they used to flatten down oil or cement.
Yes.
You know?
The big things that have the big rollers on them. Yes.
There was a construction site by my house one time.
Mm-hmm.
And me and my, it was like a week ago, or no, like a month ago I did this. So I looked at it and the keys were still inside. So I didn't go anywhere, but I turned it on because I didn't think it worked, and the lights turned on. And I was like, good. So I turned it on and jumped out.
It's good that you jumped out, because those things are so freaking powerful that literally they would crush anything. There's almost nothing that they wouldn't crush to go through. You could drive it into a car and it would smash the car.
That's awesome.
But it just shows you how much power. If you accidentally drove it towards a building and couldn't stop, it'd go right through the building.
What?
These rollers, these really powerful tractor rollers.
Don't tell my mom, it'd be better for like a year.
But don't ever drive one of those things, man. They're beyond dangerous.
And that's lined up like a poor hobo, and that tends to be my job.
But like if there was one of your friends was there and you accidentally like ran it into him, you'd literally smash every bone in his leg to where it could never be healed. It'd smash it so flat that it would never grow back. And they'd pretty much have to amputate his leg. That's how dangerous they are. It's not like a car. If you rolled over someone's leg, that this would literally turn their leg into powder. Your dad has one of those, you know, a stamper, one of those things, a manual one, out in the garage. And if you ever, like, you know, accidentally hit your foot with one of those, your foot would be gone.
Really?
Yep.
My friend's dad was working with one of those table saws. I wasn't watching his fingers and cut off the top of his 3 biggest fingers.
Okay guys, I'm gonna throw up soon. That's scary.
It's extremely scary. These tools are very, very dangerous. They're important. You have to have them to do stuff, but they're beyond dangerous.
It's very pretty.
Well, I gotta call Kathy. First, see if Jeff answers. I'm gonna call Kathy first. Hey, we didn't get any charcoal at the gas station, so can you have Steve, I think Steve has some in the garage, can you have him bring like a bag of charcoal up that we'll use for Tuesday night for Maria's Russian barbecue? Thanks, bye.
Yeah, look, it works a lot faster.
It does? Okay, good.
You want to hear something else kind of awesome that I did? So, not saying that last thing was awesome, but this point is. So on some peaks they have these huge straight down slides, right? It's a water park. And you're supposed to go on your back or face first on the safety mat. So the lifeguard told me I could go, then told me to watch over to the other side. So I threw my mat to the side and dove down face first. It was the funnest thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Have you ever been to the Provo Rec Center?
No, I want to go.
We had some friends who were telling us about it and said, you know, unlike the 30 bucks it costs to go to Seven Peaks, it's only $5 to go to the Provo Rec Center, and they have like water slides and pools and all sorts of stuff. What's not true?
The $5 thing.
He said it is $5.
Well, maybe to get in for like for what I want to do, Like
To use the water slides in the pools, he said it's $5.
For surfing and all that, it costs $20.
Hey, this is Mark. Hello? Can you hear me? I'm losing my signal. I can't hear you. No, just check your voicemail. I left you a message.
Like, but then again, surfing, you rent a surfboard and a suit, so.
That's true. But I guess all the water slides and stuff is only $5.
We have to go there sometime.
Yeah, I just lost my signal, so hopefully Kathy will check her message.
We'll probably show that she hasn't missed it.
Dad's phone may get signal up here, just mine doesn't.
Did you hear the commercial?
What did it say?
So he's like, he caught his first fish, and a bunch of raccoons were like attacking him. So his mom was just taking pictures. So later on, he asked his mom why she didn't help him, and she said because pictures are very important to keeping like memories and stuff, you know. And he's like, which is very true. Every time I see those pictures, I always remember that moment. Then again, every time I see the big scars on my legs, it reminds me too.
You know, a friend of mine said that he saw bears at Payson Lakes. Now, one, I'm sure he's full of crap because he's like, yeah, there's tons of bears up there. I know there isn't. I've never heard of anyone seeing bears at Payson Lake. But now that I think about it, when you get to where the group campground is, you drive over a cattle guard because they have cows up there, which means if they have cows up there, that means that there's fences around that whole area. That means that there would be no bears in that area.
Oh, but they can get through the fence.
So a bear would go after a cow before it would come into your ken and go at stuff.
Oh,
So they'd keep the fences pretty well done because of the cows. Look, there's a deer right there.
Deer, yeah. And I got it on camera.
I'm not sure it actually showed it though, because it was back in the trees.
Sure.
I have a signal again. We'll see if I can call Kathy. Trying to work here, but we'll see.
Skeleton coin on it, you know. And I showed it off to everybody and put it in my little cubby. And when I came back, I couldn't find it. And a girl named Lauren was like, Daniel took it. And then Daniel started crying. He was like, no, I didn't. So we looked in his cubby and it was there. And so then the teacher got all mad at him. And he's like, I'm sorry. That's all I remember. Well, the main thing I remember.
I have Virgin Mobile here, so probably it doesn't have the 8, you know, they don't have as many antennas
you see that
up here.
waterfall?
Yep, if you had AT&T, you'd get a lot more signals up here, probably. So Dad's phone probably has a better signal than me. Yeah, there's quite a few up here along this little creek.
Now this one, it might not be such a good idea to go floating down now.
No, this one for sure. No.
Oh, that was a chipmunk or something.
It's a squirrel. And it was almost drying in the sun.
Yeah, that was almost drying in the sun. Why did you hit me with the phone?
I didn't. I just picked it up and it accidentally left you.